BackstageAxxess.com. We're with Dave Kushner of Revolver and filling in with the Monster Circus. How you doing?
Good.
First question, how did you get involved? How did you get the call to be in Monster Circus?
Pete, the guy who's one of the partners in Monster Circus, was actually a tour manager for Velvet Revolver. And he called me.
And that was that?
Yeah, it's not a very exciting answer. It's kind of like a behind-the-scenes answer.
And you're filling in for how long?
Depends how well I play tonight. I'm not sure.
Oh, it's a gig by gig thing.
Yeah. I get graded. At the end of the night, the band comes in, and they give me a kind of an A to F grade. Last night was like a C minus, so kind of, I don't know what's going to happen.
Okay, so you have to come out and see tonight what's going to happen with Dave's grading. They're going to have a report card at the end of the show.
Yeah.
What are your impressions with the rehearsals? How, you know, like when you came in and you were rehearsing, did you kind of think and say, wow, look at all the stuff that's going on, and kind of like freak you out a little bit? How did that go?
It was a clusterfuck. It was, it was a mess, nightmare, whatever word you want to use for it. It was, you know, it's, I don't play a lot of solos in Velvet Revolver, so I had to do a lot of that in this band, and it's just a matter of trying to remember all the stuff. I have a bad memory when it comes to songs. Like even when we rehearse for Velvet Revolver, I'll have to get the set list and go over all the songs at home before I go back in, because 2 weeks off I'll forget everything. So I had to remember a lot of other people's songs, right, which is harder because I was never in cover bands or anything like that. So, you know, it's a lot of work actually, but it's great. I mean, all the guys are really cool, and it's just fun to work with all these guys.
What can fans expect you to do? Obviously, you're playing leads during, you know, the Monster Circus. Anything else? Can we expect any stunts or anything during the show? I was asking John about shaving the bearded lady and swallowing swords, so I don't know if you want to take over from that.
Wow. I don't have any stunts, dude. I do my thing. I run around like an idiot, and I leave the stunts and to the professionals.
Okay. So we do have professionals here come out and see the professionals as well as the rock stars. You're doing a series of shows that we were just talking about with, you know, the Monster Circus. While you're this is occupying your time during the Velvet Revolver hiatus, how is that like going? How long are we expecting this hiatus to go for Velvet Revolver?
I don't know, dude. You know, we've been actively looking for singers still. It's been a year now, and there's been a couple guys that came kind of close, you know, that we've worked with more than others, and it's just a hard thing to try and, hi guys, it's a hard thing to try and find the right guy that everyone agrees upon. And I think the tough thing is that the longer you go, the more expectations everyone has. So, and those expectations aren't always in line with each other, because you have four kind of very different opinions of what the perfect guy is.
So as the search has been going on for obviously a little over a year now, people are probably wondering, well, is this actually going to come back to fruition, or is this pretty much this hiatus going to continue on? Can you assure the fans that Velvet Revolver will be back?
Yeah, I mean, I see a lot of the Google alerts that I get for the Velvet Revolver thing on my BlackBerry, and I read interviews of, like Slash is doing a solo record right now, so I'll see interviews that he does, and, you know, it seems that, and Duff's got his loaded band, and they have a record that just came out, so, you know, everyone's busy, but even the interviews I've seen, you know, everyone's kind of still saying, you know, we're going to tour, we're going to do this, we're going to do that. So I just go off that because I don't really talk to anyone. No, it seems, you know, I mean, it's not that it seems, but it definitely, everyone is very active and still trying to find the guy. You know, earlier today I was at Taco Bell, and I got a text from Matt, who's at Coachella, and we were talking about this other singer that we had just gotten an MP3 from this last week, you know, and whether or not we're gonna go a step further, because you know, with the internet and everything now, it's so much easier to audition singers, because you know, when we first did it, it was you know, 6-7 years ago. It was 2002, and you know, we literally would well, I mean, they made this documentary on it, this Inside the Music thing, or whatever it was called. I forget what it was called. It was on VH1. And I watched it the other day, and we would just get CD packets, you know, of different guys that would send in stuff. And I remember we had like a wardrobe case that was empty, you know, at the beginning, and was literally full of CDs. Like, we saved every one, and it was like at least 2,000 CDs. And we would go to rehearsal every day, because we wrote songs for 10 months. We'd rehearse 5 days a week, and every day we'd go, and Slash had this like road case with a CD player in it and power amp and all this stuff. And we would literally just sit in a row, and one of us would open the package, hand off the CD. The other guy would, you know, open the CD. The other guy would stand by the CD player, put it
like a
in.
train.
Yeah,
Boom,
we
boom,
just
right down,
it was
right?
like a, you know, conveyor belt, and we'd listen, and we'd turn it off, and you know, then another guy would like put it away and throw it in the case, and then we'd just go through. And you know, nowadays it's like we can, you know, we have a lot of songs that we've written in the last year. And so what we've done is, you know, we'll have a couple songs. There's MP3s of them. We, you know, hear different guys we like, so we'll send them the MP3. You know, and it's just like everyone kind of does it from the comfort of their home or whatever. You know, the guy gets the MP3, he sends it back. We all get an email. We listen to it. We reply to all, and we kind of put in our 2 cents. And then, you know, most of them don't make it past that, and a couple guys have. And then we'll, you know, a couple guys we've actually had down. Matt has a studio, and you know, we'll record some more songs with them, and then, you know, they usually don't make it past that point.